It's day 2 of our border track desert adventure, on tour with 47 Industries. After a quick check on all the quads and side-by-sides and a quick refresher on the rules of driving in the national park, we headed back onto the sand roads via the Barn Hill track. Once again, our four-wheel drive escort vehicle led the way, and it wasn't long until we were well into the Ngarkat National Park. Today's roads would be very similar to the previous day, with a few stops along the way to take in the scenery. Traffic in the park was almost non-existent, and so far we hadn't come across many other park visitors, which was a little surprising but meant we pretty much had the park to ourselves and gave us a great feeling of isolation. One of the stopovers was to Mount Rescue, where I caught up with Rob Mills, who I'm told is the oldest bloke on the trip.
Only in age, yeah, not in body. Oh, I enjoy riding. I'm just fresh back from Queensland. I've been up there 2.5 months mustering on the bike, so I enjoy it, and I got offered this ride, so I came along and thoroughly enjoying it.
The walk up to Mount Rescue is only a short one, but necessary as the road ends below the summit to ensure erosion is kept to a minimum. This is one of the largest sand dunes in the park that earns the title of Mount. There's not too many mountains that have an elevation of just 129 metres. Let's catch up with Mark Baker, who's been on a few similar trips.
First time in South Australia though. Normally we're in Tasmania. We've done a couple up the Flinders Ranges, but nothing like this through national parks. Roads have been good, a little bit dusty, but expect that this time of year. A little bit of rain, a little bit of everything, keeps us on our toes. I'm on a Grizzly 700, a lot of all different bikes here. I think there's 3 Grizzlies, a lot of CanAms, a bit of everything, but I prefer the Grizzly. It's a more nimble bike, 700cc, fuel injected, power steering, got everything.
We've been on the road all day. Is it a comfortable thing to ride?
Very much so. It's like riding your lounge chair. Ask some of these other boys that aren't riding a Grizzly or something that's a 4x4, they're very, very comfortable to ride.
Whilst the side-by-sides are outnumbered by the quads on our trip, the side-by-sides are becoming increasingly popular in both motorsport and also as farm vehicle. Polaris and CanAm are the 2 brands here with us this weekend, but from a comfort point of view, there is no doubt that these four-wheel drive, fully enclosed buggy-style vehicles are the way to go if you want to ride in style. So Troy, a great trip so far. Tell us a little bit about what you're riding.
I ride a Am Renegade. I just bought a new one this year, and yeah, absolutely love it. So it's a bike that suits this style of riding, power steering, good cushy suspension, big comfy seat, long range fuel tank, 4-wheel drive. Not that we've needed that so far this weekend, but yeah, loving every minute of it.
And what did you actually buy it for?
I like me trail riding, and as I get older I feel the quads are a lot easier to handle. It's a less controlled thing. You can pull up, you don't have to worry about putting your feet down. It's got this more balance, but unfortunately we're a little bit restricted where we can use them at the moment. So this trip has come along as Nick at 47 Industries has organised it all, got us all permits to ride through the national parks and on the bitumen and everywhere we go, and it's been an absolute blast.
This national park certainly got some great parts to it.
Look, the views out there today were just fantastic. There's a little bit of wildlife, not much, but it is a bit hot, and we're a little bit dusty, so the visors are a bit dirty, but when you actually get to see out through the sand hills and the views and the wildflowers and everything around, it's fantastic.
Join us for part 3 when we head north of Pinaroo on a very different section of the border track.